Hi there, everybody. PaleoJoe here. Wow, I'm here talking about fossils to all you rockhounds out there. Really important, whether you're a rockhound or a fossil hunter, or you like gems, minerals, all those kind of things. It's really important to get out there and enjoy what nature has to offer. You know, Fossils are just one small part of rock hounding. Now, you might be a rock hound. You might like to walk down the beach and pick up all these cool little rocks you find on the beach. You might like to look at gems and crystals and minerals in rock shows. You might be fascinated by all those wonderful gems and crystals. But there are some things out there that are really quite exciting. Those things are called fossils. Now, fossils are interesting because they tell us what the past was like. We can learn so much about our ancient paleontological history by looking at those fossils. For example, I've got a fish right here. This fish comes from the Green River Formation in Wyoming, and sometimes these fossils can tell us lots of stories. So what you do is you go out there and you learn as much as you can. Join a local rock club. Your local rock clubs can tell you so much about the area that you live in. They can tell you where to go looking for fossils, where to go looking for rocks and minerals and crystals. They can give you so much educational information. Get out there and join a rock club. Now, so one really cool thing I have here is I brought a big rock with me. This one happens to be a piece of sandstone. And you look at it and it looks just like a big old hunk of rock. There's nothing there. It's just a piece of sandstone. But if you're careful and you break it open, sometimes you may find some stuff inside. So as I pick this up right here, you look inside and look, oh my gosh, we've got things that are called cephalopods right there. These are clams up here at the top. There's an impression of a cephalopod. This is inside the rock. Well, if I move this over to the side here and pick up another slice of that rock, all of a sudden, boom, look at that. There's a whole bunch of more fossils again. These are the imprints of the one I just showed you. But you flip it over, and there's more fossils on the other side, more clams and cephalopods, and this goes on and on and on through the rock. Well, in paleontology, fossils tell us stories. We learn so much about our ancient history by reading these rocks. It's kind of like when you open the pages of an old history book. You open the pages one at a time, and you can read about our history. Same thing with these rocks. As we dig down through the layers of the earth, we're opening up the pages of the earth's history. Now, again, join a local rock club to learn much more about these rocks and minerals. This one actually tells us a story. These clams and these cephalopods, they all died. They were all buried at the bottom of a big body of water. Maybe there was a big flood, and mud and slurry and clay kind of washed off the land, and it buried all these creatures, buried them in layers upon layers of mud. Well, then the ecosystem starts to recover again. All of a sudden, you get more clams and more cephalopods and other creatures, and then there's another flood of some sort. All of a sudden, across the water, here comes another flood of clay and mud and sand, and it buries all these creatures again. This happened over and over and over and over again. So when you break into a rock that's got fossils in it, you're going back in time. You're going back in our ancient paleontological history, learning more about what happened a long time ago. Now, it's really important that you abide by local rules and regulations. For example, you can't collect on federal land or state land, certain state lands. You can't collect on private property unless you have permission from the landowner to get out there and collect. So make sure you familiarize yourself with all the rules and regulations and laws pertaining to the area where you want to collect. But again, the best thing to do is join a local rock club. Those rock clubs will tell you so much more about your area, where you can go to find fossils, where you can go find minerals and crystals and other types of rocks. So again, join a local rock club. You'll really enjoy yourselves. And again, thinking about fossils, we go back in time and fossils tell us stories. If you want to learn more about it, you can go on my website, PaleoJoe.com. I've got stories and field trip data and all kinds of neat things, television shows, radio shows, lots of information about fossils and paleontology. So till next time, y'all take care. And again, please join a local rock club and enjoy the things we find out in nature today. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.